Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Above Ground Radio. Today is Thursday. I have no idea what the date is. I have been stuck inside for what feels like forever. I'm slowly going crazy. The walls are closing in on me, which is a fitting metaphor for my deteriorating mental state. And it's time for more music. So we have 3 submissions today. First up, we have Herald Reveries Isolated. Okay, thank you very much. If you're listening to this, please be sure to go down into the description and follow him real quick. He also submitted a couple weeks ago. He gave me a whole bunch of tracks all at once, so I'm going to put them out on future episodes slowly. So, a little bit of feedback. First thing I noticed is you have some white noise effects in the drop here. I'm not exactly sure the timestamp on there. Let me see if I can find it. Oh wow, perfect. Okay, so that white noise fall, it makes the high end pretty sharp and a little hard on the ears. But other than that, really love the structure of it. I tried to circle on the spectrum analyzer right here, I think it was. Oh, right here. Good high passing. I love the high pass right before the drop, just so the bass comes back. I think it's awesome. I noticed some stereo width, a lot of stereo width actually, in the second drop. It might have been in the first one too, but I was too busy writing the other feedback to actually look down here. That might be the cymbals, it might be the white noise. It sounded, the mix didn't sound too wide to me, so I don't really know what that was about. Also just said my mic was clipping. I have no idea why. Hopefully that doesn't sound bad in post, or I'm gonna have to redo all this. Okay, and then the last thing that I had was there's a little bit of noise here on the outro up in the high end. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Just wanted to point it out. Okay, thanks for the submission. Next up we have Hubani with still no title idea. I'm going to assume that that means title. It was supposed to be title, but who knows? Here we go. Excellent. Thank you for the submission, Hubani. Okay, a little bit of feedback. Fucking love the bass in the intro. The little bass breaks right here. Not right there. And this second one is amazing. I love those. Great. I would personally like a little bit more space, a little more dynamic, not really dynamic range, but just a little quieter section, or a little bit more separation between the build and the drop. At least in the first section. I really like what you did in the second section. Maybe they're the same, and I just liked it the second time, but I don't know. And then the last thing was your snare is really wide. I don't know how that's gonna translate to a mono mix, but sounds great in stereo, so awesome. And be sure to go follow them down below. Okay, lastly, we have this submission from Engine and Rodude. I don't know if it's 2 people or not, but it's positive vibes. Okay, thanks. Little short submission, so I have very short feedback. Only thing I wrote down was I think you need a little bit more upper harmonics above your sub, because it's a bit tough to hear, at least in my headphones. But good job. Thank you to everybody who submitted this week. If you want your music on the show, then we accept anything. Just try and keep it under 5 minutes or so. Any genre, if it's a band, solo artist, as long as it's your original work. Please feel free to go down into the description. We have a Google form where you can submit stuff, as well as the link to the Discord server. So please join that, and leave a comment down below what you'd like to see, or if you have any suggestions. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.